A wrestling coach took a beating in court today as a judge sentenced him to 3 decades in jail. But it's what the coach's mother said to the victim's family that shocked the courtroom. CBS 4's Carrie Cott is live in Fort Lauderdale with more. Carrie?
Yes, Erica, the mother walked past the victim and her family and she made a comment. You'll hear that comment in just a moment. But the judge in the case said it best when she said there were no winners in her courtroom today. There was, however, a great deal of suffering and animosity.
Alain Cupas sat and wept while his teenage victim needed a hug. In a courtroom overflowing with intensity, Judge Susan LeBeau sentenced Cupas to 30 years in prison for molesting this girl. The emotions were so strong in the courtroom it led Cupas' mother to make this comment as she walked past the victim and her family. Those words, that the victim's family would die, prompted a warning from the judge. A jury convicted Cupas, a wrestling coach at Everglades High School, of molesting the teen on campus as he walked the girl to suspension. The victim told the judge she hopes her story will help other victims.
I'm glad I was strong enough to speak up, and other victims, do please come forward and don't be scared.
But Cupas maintains he did nothing wrong.
I've been the victim of a horrible, horrible crime here. And I shouldn't be incarcerated right now. I should be at home with my family.
But he won't be at home with his family for decades. Under Florida law, he must serve at least 85% of his 30-year sentence. That means he'll be locked up until he's at least 55 years old. The victim's mother understands the pain Cupas' family feels, but she said Cupas has no one to blame but himself.
I'm heartbroken for the family. I'm heartbroken for the types of decisions that he obviously made in his life and how it affects everyone. I mean, we'll move on, but he's paralyzed everyone in his family.
And Alain Cupas' time in court is far from over. He faces criminal charges in 2 other cases of molesting other teenage girls. Live in Fort Lauderdale, Carrie Cott, CBS 4 News.